Ole Miss Rebel Soccer opens up SEC play tomorrow night against Missouri. The Rebels have been sharp to start the season, but they're coming off of a difficult loss to South Alabama. It snapped a 5-game win streak. Coach Matt Mott spoke of tomorrow's opponent and what they bring to the table.
Well, they're very dangerous up front. They have, a couple great players. Sarah Lubert's one of the best forwards in our league, and they're always super organized, super athletic. So we've got to be ready to go. They come out with tons of intensity. Everybody wants to win the first game. So we got to be ready for a very good Missouri team.
Ole Miss football has one stiff challenge facing them on Saturday when they welcome in a top 25 California team that's gotten off to a 3-0 start to the year. As the Rebels look to get back to a bowl game, Rebel tight end Jason Pellerin describes how Saturday's game could define and shape their season.
It's a pretty big deal for us. We just know it's a good opportunity for us. Like Coach Luke always says, we get to define our story. So just knowing that a ranked team, top 25 in Cal, they're from the Pac-12, they're going to be ready to play. They've got some skilled guys on their defense too. So, it's a good opportunity for us to test where we're at. I have full faith in these guys.
Braves back in action earlier today. It didn't take too long for Ronald Acuna Jr. to get going, blasting a 2-run shot over the fence in the third, becoming the second youngest player in baseball history to homer 40 times in a single season. That was just one of 2 home runs of the day for Atlanta. Austin Riley finding the bleachers in the bottom of the 6th. His solo shot made it 5-3 Braves. Then Mark Melancon going to come into a 1-run game of the 9th and shut the door. His 11th save with the team as the Braves whittle their magic number to clinch the division to just 1 with their 5-4 victory.
It means absolutely a lot to me. This is what you work for from the moment that you sign a professional contract and the day you begin working. So obviously this is what we work for, and I just want to give all the thanks to God for keeping me healthy and for all the blessings that he's given me so far.
Sean Payton of the New Orleans Saints neglected to name a starting quarterback for Sunday's game with Seattle, with Drew Brees sidelined with that thumb injury. Team plans to use 2 quarterbacks on the outside. Some may think that could turn into a bit of a conundrum with a pair of QBs looking to prove themselves while Brees is out. But Taysom Hill can assure you that there will be no ill will between himself and Teddy Bridgewater, no matter who sees the bulk of the time on the field come Sunday.
I think our QB room is really close. So I'm rooting for him. I know Teddy's rooting for me, and we were there to support Drew, and he was the guy. And so that mindset is no different. And I think we both have the same goal, and that's to win football games. Yeah, look, I have no ill feelings towards Teddy at all, and I know Teddy feels the same way towards me. So, again, as I mentioned, the number one goal is to win football games.
And Antonio Brown remains in the headlines, this time because Nike has dropped the wide receiver. Brown had a shoe deal with the company, but that's no longer the case. The Nike announcement comes on the heels of the Patriot receiver being accused of sexual assault in a civil complaint filed in Florida. The helmet company, Zenith, also dropped Brown as a paid spokesperson shortly after the lawsuit was filed. While his legal issues continue to swirl, Brown is scheduled to play for the Patriots on Sunday when they take on the New York Jets.